Hey y'all. So, a couple days ago, um, I was at my mother's house staying for a couple days, and I brought Ollie along with me because I didn't want to leave him alone here. He would he wouldn't enjoy that too much. So I brought him with me, and every morning when I woke up in my mom's house, I opened the curtains to the sliding glass door to let the light in because the ceiling light is so bright. Um, and he Ollie got spooked. He flew into it. He was perfectly fine. He got up, flew right back to me, completely normal. He did it again, and I still didn't think much of it because he was perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with him. No sign of injury or wooziness or whatnot. And then um, a couple minutes later, after he did it the second time, he was in his cage because I'd put him there. My mother was cooking me breakfast, um, and I noticed he started to breathe really heavily, and I took him out of the cage, and I maybe thought the cooking it was messing with him. He couldn't breathe because the cooking. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. So I took him outside to get some fresh air. Nothing changed. Um, and I thought, for some reason, maybe he had a cold because it was rather chilly in my mother's apartment because that's how me and my mother liked it. And I was like, maybe he's just cold, so I'll warm him up. So I held him for a while, and then I was like, oh no, what do I do? So I put him back in the cage. Maybe he just needed to rest. I don't know. And then it just got worse. He was wobbling, unresponsive. He couldn't walk straight. No, he couldn't walk at all. Actually, his grip was not gripping. So I held him in my hands. We tried calling vets. One of them responded, but by the time they answered the phone, it was already too late. He had died in my hands. Um, it was all just so sudden. Like I didn't expect it. Nobody expected it. My mother didn't expect it. Um, it. I mean, there's no one that I can blame for it. How was I supposed to know? Like, I mean, if I didn't go to my mother's, if I didn't bring Ollie, but how was I supposed to know? Nobody knew. It's just a thing that happened, and there's no changing it. There's there's so many things that I could have done differently with him that I didn't. He never liked being in his cage. I mean, he he liked being in there sometimes, but he hated it when I closed the door on him and he couldn't get out. And it's probably because I put him in there when he did something wrong, which is definitely not the way to do it. But he was happy. He made me happy. Um, he was the best friend that I could have asked for. You know, he got me he got me through so many hard times, and he did. He he passed way too soon, and I can't do anything but thank him. Can't do anything but thank him for being my friend. He was always there. He was always there when I needed him. He always flew to me whenever I left my room. I didn't expect this at all. I lost my best friend. So, yeah. I'm definitely gonna. Oops. I'm definitely gonna look for another bird. Not the same species as Ollie. Looking into maybe an African grey or something. But I'm not gonna get that anytime soon because I need to process what happened. I mean, I lost my best friend. And no other bird is gonna fill the gap that he left. No other bird is gonna compare to how great Ollie was. But there's nothing I can do except be grateful for the time that we had together. The little amount of time that we had to spend. But that little time was so amazing. And I would do anything to get that back. I'm gonna try again. And there are so many things that I'm gonna do differently. I didn't change his water enough. I hardly ever cleaned his cage. That was definitely not good. But he was perfectly fine. And then there's nothing you can do. So that's what's happening right now. I might check back in later. I don't know. That's it. Bye.